ఉన్నారు కదా నా వాయిస్ వినపడుతుంది సాయి కిరణ్
yes sir వినిపిస్తుంది
ఓకే సో సాయి కిరణ్ మీరు ఈ ఏరియాస్ ల్యాక్ అయ్యారు నాకు కదా కస్టమైజ్డ్ రిపోర్ట్స్ ఇవి సో సో మీరు ఎలా ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఇవ్వాలి అంటే రిగార్డింగ్ ది customized reports how the FS document have been created for this reports, what is the exact requirement and how this FS document has been prepared for this customized report and what kind of tables and fields are required for this and at the time of creation of FS document. Okay, so what are the challenges you faced? Okay, so how the developer has created this customized report and how you perform testing. So this kind of stuff is required. Okay, if you tell at least one example, that's sufficient. Okay, take one example and like in the customized reports, what kind of fields are added to this report and what is the difference between the standard one and what is the client expectation. Okay, and in the client expectation, what kind of fields are added and how these fields are taken from these tables. Okay, and if you tell that fields and table details, that's sufficient. And explain about how the CR process has been created and also explain about how FS document have been created from your side and what kind of inputs that you given in the creation of FS document.
okay
Okay, so at the time of creation of FS document, like you need to tell, so this is the version and who is the author of this document and what is the version of this document. And also you need to, what is the development start date and what is the expected start date, like production start date. So when it is going to production, okay, and you need to tell about as is information and the to be information and gap analysis and what is the peer review. Like peer review means your senior member has taken approval from the to this document, right? So you need to review this document with your senior member. He will approve and you have to forward this document to the developer. So what is the peer review and also what is the functional logic you have given, like what are the tables you taken and fields added. Okay, and what kind of assumptions are there. Okay, and what kind of testings are required for this. Okay, and what is the estimated hours plan to making this FS document. Okay, this kind of stuff is required. So you have to prepare that way. Take one example. Okay, how you got this requirement and user has raised P3 ticket or P4 ticket. Okay, but this comes under the CR process. So if user raises any incident or service request, so we need to inform this to our user, right? So this comes under the CR process. So we need to make estimate hours plans with our developer. So almost 10 days, 15 days taken for this. Okay, this is the estimate hours plan. And within this space, we will finish up this requirement. So before starting this requirement into our development system, what kind of approvals you have taken from the business side and your IT side? And what kind of configurations you have made from your side and IT and developer side? And how these transport requests are put forward from development to quality production. This stuff you need to tell clearly. For that, what kind of T codes is generally used? SE09. SE09 for transport request. Okay, so where we can release the transport movement from development to quality. Okay, transport request, right? So then SCC1, you want to import the data from within the server, development server configuration to development to testing, SCC1. Okay, so that is the difference. So you need to explain the T codes and you need to explain the scenario. Okay, how you get this information and what is the CR process, how this FS document have been created. Just make a storyboard of this.
Okay, sir.
Okay, at least you explain this 10 to 15 minutes without stopping. Then so interview feel that this guy really worked on this area. Okay, you know the terminology. So your terminology is good, no doubt at all. If you prepare well, you definitely crack, no doubt. Okay, but you need to learn more things in the functional side. Okay, functional side, you ignored the full concepts. So you didn't explain DME and IDOCs. Okay, what is the difference between DME and IDOC? DME is only for payments. IDOC used for data migration, like you want to transfer the data from non-SAP to SAP. Okay, and IDOC also used for payment, multiple purpose. Like PO creation, once you create a PO, you want to send this PO to, the vendor, then IDOC also used. You want to transfer the data from interface to SAP, then IDOC also used. LSM WKS also IDOC should be used. So IDOC should be used in multiple purpose, data migration, payments, and you want to send the data to vendors, customers, banks. Okay, so IDOC should be used. DME is only for payments related stuff. So payments, so like automated payment program once you executed, then DME file should be generated. This file should be XML flat file. This file should be forwarded to bank with help of the any interface team like PI interface. Okay, once we send this file to the bank, then bank team will look into this file format. If bank servers are okay with that, then bank will do the payment. Okay, so DME has structure will be there. So in OBPM1, DME file format should be created. Okay, and OBPM4 variant and FBZP for each payment method we need to assign this DME file format, and DME we will do the file format configurations. If it is SEPA payment, then we need to do the SEPA. So what kind of house banks, what kind of banks, what kind of house banks, what kind of payment methods, and what kind of requirement of the business, and what kind of requirement of bank. These are all things you need to gather, and we have to do this configuration in DME tree. Okay, that is different concept. So you have to learn these areas. Okay, at least you need to tell 5 to 10 minutes about this DME. That's fine. Regarding automatic payment program, so all company codes, what are the fields are there? All company code, what are the fields are there? Sending company code, paying company code. What is the difference between these two? Where we need to give the CAD discounts. Okay, so how much maximum CAD discount that automatic payment program will allow? And down payments. Okay, what kind of down payments? Like assets, services. There are some down payment, special GL indicators already there, right? Once you create special GL indicator, it will appear on all company codes. We need to assign the respective special GL indicators. Okay, for down payment space. And payment advisory note forms, how the form should be created with ABAP, how the customized forms, what kind of logo is required for customization. Okay, and for that, what kind of inputs together, and how this this format should be prepared. Okay, in the header side, what kind of inputs will be there, and how this inputs we need to gather by using these tables and fields. Okay, so how the FS document should be prepared. These are all stuff you need to learn. So in the paying company code, payment methods. So we need to assign the DME file format in the payment method. Okay, some case IDOCs is a classic one. So IDOC is a classic one where we need to give the this we call. So IDOC's case, we need to give the print program, RFFOS underscore C. We need to give the print program, right? So yes. Like that, so payment method, bank determination, all these configuration, what are the fields are there? Why these fields? Okay, each field you need to learn. Each field you need to learn. For that, you use ChatGPT. Okay, so use ChatGPT, you will get all the fields information clearly. And what is the purpose of these fields? In automatic payment program, what are the fields are important, and why that fields information purpose also need to gather first. Then what kind of scenarios? I will share you some scenarios list to you after the end of the class. Okay. So and regarding this SEPA means single payment, single euro payment area. Okay, this payment method. This is one of the payment method. SIFT is the network. So this is the network. So here the difference is SIFT is the network. This distribute the bank payments. Distribute the bank. So difference is this is the payment method. SEPA is the payment method. Okay, so those countries who are using European currency, that will comes under the European zone, that is CPAC zone. Okay, there is a process will be there. Regarding is FI to MM integration, so you need to learn validation class. What is the difference between validation class, validation modifier, general modifier, and movement types listed with the journal entry. Goods issued to production order, what is the journal entry? Goods scrap, what is the journal entry? Goods issued to customer, what is the journal entry? Okay, goods receipt, what is the journal entry? Goods in transit, what is the journal entry? How the account determination will happen in OBYC for this? Okay, I will share you one document, no issue. So regarding the asset class, you didn't tell anything, you didn't prepare any asset related topics. So you ignored completely. So technical clean account is very, very important for asset acquisition case. Technical clean account will hit. So there is operational view and valuation view will be there. So operational view. So there is one entry valuation view, a ledger wise entry. So in operational view, the entry is posted to all ledgers. In the evaluation view, each ledger accounting principal will see the information. So like asset acquisition posting logic has been modified in the S4HANA system. Regarding the asset shutdown, we can do it in two levels. One is asset master level. We can make asset shutdown. Option is there, time dependent attributes, time dependent data. There is some fields will be there regarding asset shutdown, where we can do in asset level and depreciation key level also we can do it. So if you make depreciation key level, it will applicable to entire assets which are associated with depreciation key. Depreciation method, straight line, WTV, multi-level, max amount method, okay, periodic control method. So you need to explain. So in multi-level method, what are the factors should consider? In the periodic control method, what are the factors should consider? These things also very important. Regarding this data migration, so LSMW 14 steps. So in the 14 steps, how we can start it? What is cutover activities? So cutover activities, tell me cutover all the transactional data and master data will upload to LSMW. Okay, so if LSMW is not using, then in S1 LTMC or LTMOM should be recommended. If LTMC, LTMOM is also not used, then any customized program will be developed by ABAPer with help of functional team. So then how this data should be migrated from non-SAP to SAP? Is there any cutover strategy plan? What is the cutover plan and what is the cutover strategy plan? When the cutover activities has been started and what is the duration of this cutover activity? Okay, and so how the data migration will happen? What are the tools will be there available in your in the current project? And explain those tools information. Regarding the sprint plans, sprint plan is nothing but so how you can distribute your company codes to production. Like for example, you have 10 company codes in ECC. We need to prepare the business blueprint for this 10 company codes. We need to do the configuration for this 10 company codes. We need to do the testing for this 10 company codes, and we need to send away this 10 company codes at a time in the go live, right? So, but in SAP S1, so we can make it as a sprint plan. This 10 company codes, make it as 3 company codes, one plan, and another 3 company codes, another plan, and another 3 company codes, another plan. Like that, we can make it sprint plan, and we can send this 3 company codes to the go live first sprint. In the second sprint, another 3 company codes, another sprint, another 3 company codes. Like that, we need to make a sprint plan for this. Okay, and regarding the testing tool, okay, so you explained about some testing tool. Okay, how the test script will be written in this testing tool. Okay, and how this testing script will be executed in the SAP system. That is important. Like for example, I need to do foreign currency payments. Okay, for this, how we can write this test script on our in our testing tool. Step 1. So we need to see the FBL1 report. Step 2, we need to go to the F110, take the screenshot. FBL1 reports, take the screenshot. F110, take the screenshot. And step 3, give the inputs, take the screenshot. Step 4, what is the execution proposal list, take the screenshot. Step 5, successfully executed, take the screenshot. If in errors, you need to raise the defect. And this defect will forward to your developer who is working on this, because you don't have much access in the limited access in the testing project. So your developer will take care of that. So then explain what kind of results are you seen, okay, during your testing project. Okay, how the test script you create those results also need to forward. Okay, and developer will check and he will recheck the configuration and he will redo the configuration once again. So like that. So each case you need to explain about the scenario. Take the scenario one example. Without example, don't explain. So you are telling the process. So process everybody will tell, but in interview want to crack, you need to take one example and how this error came to your queue and how you can assign this ticket and how what is the approach to resolve this ticket. Okay, and so like finally what happened, like how you resolved it. What is the root cause analysis that you have made? These things, if you explain properly in the elastic mode, then you definitely select. Okay.
Yes,
So,
got it.
So explain with real-time scenario. And what are the challenges you have faced? Okay, during this mode. Explain the real-time scenario with GPT. Explain the scenario and what are challenges you have faced during this work. Okay, and explain the configuration. Explain the configuration if it is possible. Fields information. Okay, all company code fields, paying company code fields, payment method fields, bank determination fields, house banks fields. If we explain the fields information properly, then you definitely select. In FITMM integration fields like valuation class, valuation modifier, general modifier, moment type, transaction keys. Okay, and in the FI2HD, what is the application condition types, KYFI, KYFK, difference between these two? Application condition type, chart of accounts, account assignment group or material, account assignment group or customer, account assignment group for material customer, then account keys, then assign real account, then accruals. So explain this. Okay, and regarding the billing document, our role is start from the billing document. So and goods issue, at the time of goods issue, cost of goods sold account to inventory. After that, billing document. Cost of goods sold, we need to take GBB for VX. VX is a general modifier. So inventory BSX, where we can do the configuration OBIC. Okay, at the time of general modifier, at the time of doing configuration OBIC, so we need to select the GBB and the VX general modifier we need to give. Okay, so like that, you need to explain to the interviewer. Okay, explain real-time scenario, explain with the challenge, what kind of challenge you faced, and configurations and fields. Okay, and explain how the CR has been forwarded. If it is related to CR, it has been forwarded from development to quality. CR process, just explain the CR process. What kind of approvals are required before doing configuration, after sending to production, from quality to production, what kind of approvals are required. So that list you need to tell. And this is the way of explanation. So for example, it's related to automatic payment program. So if interview asks about, tell me about automatic payment program, then how you can describe? Automatic payment program is a beauty of SAP. We can clear huge volume of vendor customer invoice. So not like that. These things will explain the freshers. So interviewer doesn't need this kind of solution from your side or explanation from your side. Okay, so you need to tell what kind of real-time scenarios you might have faced during your project. Like through automatic payment program, we can clear credit memos, debit memos, foreign currency invoice, TDS, GST invoices, and intercompany transactions, and withholding tax, TDS and withholding tax, and we can also clear vendor is also customer. So many scenarios are there. So you take these scenarios, you have tested out all these scenarios, you call this term, and also configured in the development. Now for these scenarios. Okay, and also you have configured automatic payment program, all company codes, what are the fields are available, paying company code, what are the fields are available, how the FS document you prepared for this form, in the form payment advisory form, how the logo has been generated with your wrapper. Okay, and so these kind of inputs, if you give to the interviewer, so definitely you will crack in the first round. So that's the reason I'm telling you guys, don't worry. There is no need to take any training from your end. You just go to my channel. Okay. So channel name and link I'm sharing to you.
Yes.
Okay. So this is English channel completely. You can check with this thumbnail. So you just click on this. I will share you the link also. Go to the playlist. Okay, please. Universal. So go to the playlist. Go to the playlist. And so here, so the 45 videos are there, 43 plus 5. So this is completely interview workshops. Okay, if you prepare these 50 videos, that's sufficient to crack any kind of S/4HANA finance interviews easily. Okay, this is all about workshop. Okay, so here each point we mentioned clearly, and the notes also given and document also shared. Okay, so if you prepare these areas and if you write down some important points in your notes, okay, then sufficient to crack this S/4HANA finance interview easily. So if you click here, then almost 43 DME related, IDOC related, okay, explanation is there. So you guys are already taken training. So now you people understand so what we have discussed during the workshops. So you just to follow this to crack the interview. That's it. Okay.
Yes.
You follow
Yes, sir.
this. Here so many video 40 plus videos are there. And once you prepare this, you go to mock test, Chanu SK mock test, FICO mock test, type down. So many mock tests are available. Okay. So many mock tests are available. So if you prepare this mock test, at least 10 mock tests if you watch, then you will answer any kind of questions in the next interview. Okay. So, and the recording materials, so I'm sharing some materials for you. This would helpful to crack interview. Blue. I shared P2P entire document, OTC document. Okay, and asset accounting journal entries, very, very important, blueprints, and so some scenarios, APP real-time scenarios. Okay, so I'm sharing some real-time scenarios here. Okay, and this is interview material. These are all automatic payment program, real-time scenarios. Okay, if you prepare this real-time scenarios, you will answer everything. The here real-time scenario with examples also given. You just to check it out. Okay, answers also given. So and ebook, I also share some more documents which is available with me. So automatic account determination, FITMM, how to explain account determination part. Say, let's say, for example, if entry asks about FITMM integration, so you need to tell like account, so FITMM integration happen at goods receipt. Goods receipt entry is inventory account to GRM. Inventory transaction key is B6. and GRAR transaction keys WRX. These two GL accounts need to create, and this is completely automatic GL accounts. This creation will be done by R2R team in the LTAM. After creation of this GL accounts, okay, then we need to assign this GL account in OBYC. We have exclusive access for this for assign. So in OBYC, so we should consider these factors: validation class, validation modifier, general modifier, movement type, transaction keys. Okay, so these things we need to explain properly. Then you will clear interview in the first one.
Okay, sir.
This is about documents, reading document. In the material, interview material, almost everything is there. But I'm also sharing some more topics. Types of ledgers: leading ledger, non-leading ledger, extension ledgers. Live workshop. In the live workshop, we have given the strategy how to prepare. Let's say tomorrow an interview. So what kind of strategy that you need to follow to crack any kind of it?
Okay, sir.
In the workshop, if you open up this, okay, so this is what. So here some of the this is the strategy. Okay, so every day if you prepare 13 hours, theoretically you will crack in 30 days. Okay, so first we need to prepare this methodology, cut over activities, BDC, LS and W, APP configuration with holding tax, client details, 2 minutes, new asset accounting topics, dunning concept, EBS, COPA, methodology, costing. If you prepare this area, you will clear implementation project. Support project, you have to prepare MEC, P2P, EBS, FI2MM. So if you're putting support project in your resume, definitely interview will ask this question. So at least you should have 20 errors in your hand and 2 enhancement, customized forms and reports in your hand. Then you can answer any kind of question. If you prepare these technical topics clearly, you can answer any kind of question. This will take 9 days plan for only theoretical preparation. This will take 8 days plan. This will take 8 days total, 30 days plan. Within these 30 days, so you will clear the interview. Okay, this is project related questions. Tomorrow, if interview asks about project related, what is the tenure of the project, duration, etc. Then so almost given 40 plus. Okay, and these are the interview questions in other companies, HSCL. Okay, so many things are there. Just follow this.
Yes.
Okay, and interview materials, these are sufficient. And regarding this integration point, so integration movement types are very, very important. Some more materials with me in the mobile. Okay, so by today I will share some more materials in the short board. You guys need to prepare these materials. Okay, that's sufficient. And follow the workshop videos. Definitely you will crack in the first one.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Any tickets, sample tickets?
Yes, tickets also I will share.
Okay.
Okay, issues, tickets, and some more documents are left that I will share by today. These things are in the mobile. Okay, not in the desktop. I will share through mobile. Okay, just give me some time. By today,
Sure.
you will get all these documents. If not get, then put in the comment in the chat box.
Sure, sir.
Okay, thank you all. Wish you all the best. And Ram, you prepare well because didn't prepare. understand so most of the questions not explained properly, but
Okay.
before attending this mock test, so please watch out our video which is already available.
Okay, sir.
Okay, anyhow, but you need to brush up more. Okay, thank you.
సార్ ఇది ఇప్పుడు మీరు పెట్టిన మెటీరియల్ చదువుకొని తర్వాత వీడియో సరిపోతుంది సార్. మళ్ళీ మీకు ఏమైనా అటెండ్ కావాలి క్లాస్
చూడాలి, మాక్ టెస్ట్లు చూడాలి, బాగా మాక్ టెస్ట్లు చూడాలి. ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ కొంచెం ప్రాబ్లం. ఓకే, అది కవర్ చేసుకోవాలి. 10 years అంటే వాళ్ళు ఎక్కువ ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే,
అంటే 10 years అంటే డొమైన్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ సార్.
అయినా అది ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ కింద కాదు. ఓకే
ఓకే ఓకే
కొంచెం
సార్ మాకు ఇన్ని సరిపోతాయి సార్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ పర్పస్. ఇంకా మళ్ళీ
ఇంకా ఇస్తాను, సరిపోతాయి మీకు. ఆ వర్క్ షాప్స్ 45 వీడియోస్ నేను ఏమైతే చెప్పానో అవి చాలు జాబ్ అయినా క్లియర్ చేయడానికి. దాంట్లో నేను ప్రతి పాయింట్ ఎలా మాట్లాడాలో చెప్పాను, అవి చూసుకుంటే సక్సెస్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్. సార్ ఏదైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే మీకు చాట్లో పెడతా సార్. ఏదైనా ఎర్రర్ కానీ ఓకే అలా అటెండ్ కావచ్చు సార్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ.
మీరు మళ్ళీ ఇంకో మాక్ టెస్ట్ ఇస్తాను, బట్ మీరు ఇంకా టైం పడుతుంది, 15-20 days పడుతుంది ఇవన్నీ ప్రిపేర్. ఇప్పుడు సెలెక్షన్ అవటం కష్టం. ఓకేనా? ఇప్పుడున్న పరిస్థితుల్లో సెలెక్షన్ అవటం కష్టం, ఇంకా బాగా ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వాలి.
ఓకే సార్. ఒక 20 days తర్వాత మళ్ళీ మీకు కాల్ చేయమంటారు సార్?
అలాగే ఐ విల్ టేక్ అగైన్. ఓకే
ఓకే సార్. ఎనీ ఇష్యూ ఉంటే మీకు చాట్ పెడతా సార్. ఏదైనా ఇష్యూ పెట్టచ్చా సార్?
స్టార్ట్ లో పెట్టండి. ఇష్యూ అంటే మేము మీకు ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ రిలేటెడ్ డిస్కషన్ చేస్తాం, ఎర్రర్స్ అవి కాదు. ఎర్రర్స్ అవి ఫైనల్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
ఓకే,
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. హ్యావ్ ఎ గుడ్ డే.